Yo, what's going on guys? It's Rez. In this video, I'm going to show you how to have infinite chaos reaches. This is not clickbait. This is actually very real. And obviously we're going to be running chaos reach for this, but this with the charger light mods and just exotics that we're using, you're going to always have pretty much infinite uptime with chaos reach after you get a couple kills. Now, the way we're doing this is thanks to GMX stabilizers and Bad Juju and some charger light mods. It's just not that simple between those two exotics. Now, if you don't know, Bad Juju is very good. The exotic perk String of Curses kills refill the magazine, increases damage for a short duration, and grants super energy based on the strength of String of Curses. And the gun also fires full auto. If you have the catalyst, it's going to extend the duration of String of Curses. You don't need this, but it is going to help it out. And this is going to really ramp up your super energy after you keep getting multi-kills over and over again. Now, that is the main weapon for this build. You can run pretty much whatever you want to for boss damage, or just, anything. This is going to be your ad clear weapon to keep getting your super energy back. And to help that out, we have some things over here, and the charger light mods is going to play into this really well. Now, GMX stabilizers, if you don't know, the exotic perk for this, close enough. Whenever chaos reach super energy is almost full, sprinting tops it off. Damage enemies with chaos reach extends the duration. Now, this is going to be really good once you get to your super about 85%, maybe even 80%. You can just sprint to get your super energy back immediately, which is really nice. And if you don't know what chaos reach, if you cancel your ultimate, like essentially just press whatever button used to cast your super, you're actually going to keep some super energy, which is going to be really nice as well. Now, starting with the mods on the boots, we have 5 points of swift charge. This is going to let you become charger light when you get rapid kills with pulse rifles, SMGs, or sidearms. And you also have the benefit of killing an enemy with the pulse rifle. You can have a chance to drop special ammo for your allies. Obviously, we're going to be using the pulse rifle since Bad Juju is a pulse rifle. This is just going to let you get charged light really easy, and it's very good. Now, we're on 1 point invigoration on here. This isn't doing much, but we just want to proc the secondary part of this. If you don't want to proc it, you don't have to use it, but it's only 1 point, so that's why I just threw it in it. Now, 4 points of recovery mod, so I can get 100 recovery and 100 intellect. Now, to help out with getting charger lights, we're also going to be running Taken Charge right here, which is going to help if you have the masterwork, which is, I guess it's not that important, but it is going to make this build a lot easier. So if you have the masterwork, you're obviously going to generate orbs, which is going to give you even more super energy on top of what Bad Juju just already does. Then if you pick those orbs up, you're also going to be getting charger light on top of swift charge, giving you charger light. So you want to be at max charger lights with this build pretty much at all times. Now, the thing we're also going to be running is the new mod Berserker. So when your super ends, you're going to get a damage bonus based on the amount of enemies you kill. And the point of this is to, as soon as you get your chaos reach, cast it, try to kill as much enemies as possible to get more damage back. This is going to increase your damage by a lot, and it's just going to make killing enemies with Bad Juju even easier to keep stacking up the super energy to get it back immediately. Now, you don't have to clear a whole battlefield out with this. If you just also want to use it on a boss, you can too. You're still going to get the damage bonus. It's just not going to last as long, and it won't be as powerful. But any bonus you get from this is going to be nice since you're going to be casting a lot of supers. Now, I also have 1 point in a minor discipline mod just because I had a point left over. I'm just trying to round out stats. Now, here's where stuff gets really good, is this mod right here, Energy Converter. While Charger Light, your grenade attacks grant you super energy, consuming all stacks of charger light. The more stacks you have, the more energy you gain, and you can get up to a maximum of 50% of your super. So what that means is this is going to give you super energy whenever you throw your grenade. So if you have a charger light equipped, you're going to throw your grenade, get super energy back. You can have up to a maximum of 5 charger lights, and that's going to give you the 50% super energy back. Now, to get 5 stacks of that, we're going to be running things like Charged Up right here. This is going to allow for an additional stack of charger light, and then on my helmet I also have Supercharge, which you can have 2 additional stacks of charger light up to a maximum of 5. So with those 2 plus the 2 you just get with any charger light mod, you're going to have 5 stacks of charger light. Going to be really easy to get between Bad Juju generating orbs, getting those orbs, and swift charge proccing, so you can have 5 at all times. Then once you have 5, throw your grenade. You're going to get 50% of your super, and it pairs really well with Chaos Reach, because if you don't use all your super, you're just 100% always going to get this 50% super, and you can throw your grenade even if you're like 3 or 4 charger light stacks. Now, with this, you want to save your grenade. You really do not want to use your grenade at all for ad clear or anything damage. You want to save it specifically just to consume your charger light. to get your super energy back. Now, the other mods I have on these arms are just like Pulse Rifle Loader, since we're using Bad Juju, Recovery Mod to round stats out, Anti-Barrier Pulse if you're doing any in-game thing, Sword Reserves, Pulse Rifle Reserves, just stat increases in general, just so I can get 100. You also definitely want 100 Intellect because you want your super to come back as fast as possible. So on top of 100 Intellect, Bad Juju, Geomag, and the ability to just get 50% of your super whenever you want it, essentially you can always have these supers over and over again. It's obviously not a glitch where you can just have constant chaos reach at all times, but it is close as you can get to a glitch or a bug in the game that's actually legit, and you're not breaking the game in any way. So as an overall just run at how you want the build to work, go into battle with Bad Juju to get your 5 charger light stacks. At this point you probably won't need to throw the grenade since you're probably already going to be at close to half super energy. Make sure you're picking all the orbs up as well from Bad Juju if you have the masterwork. Just play normal till you get your super. Once you get close to your super, sprint to get your super. Then once you get it, immediately use it to kill as much enemies as you can. Then you're going to proc your Berserker mod. Then this is when you're going to throw your grenade to get 50% of your super back. Then start slaying ads with Bad Juju to get your super up to around like 80 to 85%. It's going to be really easy to kill enemies with Bad Juju, and in the process of doing this, you're also going to restack your 5 charger lights, sprint to get your super, cast it again, then if you have another nade, throw your nade, 50% super again, and it's just a constant repeat over and over and over again. Also, another thing I'll say, if you want to run more discipline and take stuff out of recovery or just any stat that you're running, this is going to be very good because you want to have your nade back pretty much as soon as you end the super, so that is also going to be really, really beneficial. But definitely make sure you have 100 Intellect if you can get it, because that is the main thing you need. But that is how you have essentially infinite chaos reaches in Destiny 2 right now. These mods combined together are super strong, and I highly recommend trying it out. I don't foresee this ever getting nerfed. It's nothing really game breaking, since you have to essentially just waste things like your grenade to get your super. But I definitely recommend trying it out because you guys will have a blast with this. But that's going to do all for me. If you enjoy try this bit out, consider subscribing and dropping a like. It's free. It really helps me out, and it's what allows me to keep making videos like this for you guys. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I had to put my pride to the side.